Here's a challenge. You got 4 days, 4 lakes, 4 hours. All of these lakes are new with no prior knowledge. Could you find bass each day? Well, could you? Rodney Parrish here with Hot Rod Parrish Outdoors. I just started a new channel on YouTube, and we're gonna see how it works out. But I've been enjoying making these videos, and maybe y'all get something out of them, we'll see. I love fishing Central Florida. I've been fishing it for several years now, but I have found that it to be full of lakes. They're everywhere. Lakes are all over that area. And you know, it's considered the bass capital of the world. And I believe it. I mean, there's a lot of big fish down in there. I planned a 4-day trip in Central Florida where I looked these lakes up, done a Google Earth search, found them, and then done a little research trying to find, you know, a little bit about each lake. But these lakes I have never been on before in my life. Some of them I never even heard of till I found them on Google Earth. I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could find a fish with a 4-hour fishing time on each lake. And I found it to be a challenge, but let's get right to it. First up, Lake Marian. Lake Marian is about a 6,000 acre lake right outside of Kenningsville, Florida. I'm telling you, it was a very beautiful lake. Had a great time on this body of water, even though it was tough fishing day. But let's get right to the action. It looks like it's going to be a good place to come fish. They got a really nice boat ramp. Right there's right there is the boat ramp. Looks like it's going to be a nice place. Just looking at the water from the shore, I'm always hoping for some good grass, some of that hydrilla, milfoil. You know, that's the kind of stuff I really like to fish. But we're gonna walk around and take a look at this and try to look at some of this water here and see what's going on. Let me pan out here where you can see the lake. This is the little old canal that runs out from the boat ramp. And it looks like it's going to be a real easy navigation as far as getting out into the lake. Wind conditions are up today. It's supposed to be raining, but right now we're in good shape. There's a few clouds. So, you know, like I say, we're just going to get out here and look around, see if we can find some good grass. And you know, if I can find grass, I'll find some bass. So just stick with us. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna try. We're gonna get out here and just start exploring and just see what we got. See what kind of vegetation, what kind of depth we got. I know nothing about this lake. So far, I'm seeing some lily pads, and it looks like some Kissimmee grass. But you know, I'm always looking for all the good grasses. So we're gonna ride around here and just take a look. The wind's gonna pick up and get even worse than what we're at right now. So we'll just see how it goes. I'll take a few shots of some of the grass that we got. Let you see what kind of vegetation we got in this lake. But it's beautiful, man. I mean, the water is clear. It's up. I mean, they've got a lot of rain. They've had rain here for the last month, and there's a lot of water in this lake. So let's just ride around. We'll take a look, and then we'll come back and do a little fishing, see what it looks like, and see what we can find. I'm gonna start in some shallow stuff first. Like I say, this lake got a lot of water in it. It's high, so everything looks fishable. I'm using the Zoom speed worms, watermelon red, and June bug in the ultraviolet, but I just wasn't getting any takers up in here. It looked like they should have been, but made a lot of casts. There's some hydrilla or coontail up in here. I mean, it looks like it would really be a spot to hold some fish. As I go along, I start seeing what looks like it could be some tilapia popping the top of the water. But hey, these bass, they eat tilapia, so I'm encouraged. I see a lot of fish moving as I come through here. Hadn't seen nothing that looks like a bass. As I worked my way up through here, I tried the Spro popping frog in the color of black. No takers. Threw a 3/8 ounce chatterbait with a white skirt and with a Strike King Rage swimmer tail or trailer. Still no takers. Well, let's work our way back out of this little pocket. We're gonna head back out, and but I really like what I'm seeing here as far as the grass. Everything that you can imagine that a bass can hold on is right here. So we're gonna figure something out here before the day's over with. Now we're just gonna work this bank out down through here. Looks like a lot of Kissimmee grass, and I'm hoping there's some of that hydrilla or coontail that's worked its way out to this edge before we get down to the point that I'm really interested in fishing. So we're gonna be trying a couple of different things here. Speed worms and rattle traps down this bank. Still no takers. Lake is up and it's high. It is really up. You can tell it. It's not up out of the banks, but it's high. And you'd think there'd be fish up in this stuff, up in these clumps. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why there's not. You know, the wind was a little high, a little strong for me to throw a top water a lot. So I didn't get into the top water. I threw the frog a little bit. Maybe I should have got up in there and done more with it. But I really thought targeting these clumps out here of this hydrilla or coontail, I'm not sure which it is. But I'm gonna fish till the bottom comes out, and then we'll go home. But right now, man, I ought to be on a fish. All right, let's get on out here on this edge. And we'll stay on the edge here a little bit. I bet if I brought some shiners down here, I'd be racking them up with a shiner. That old boat's still out there on that point. He's been there all day. Ever since I've been here. That may be the only place there's a fish on this lake. I don't know. Well, the rain is coming on in. And it looks like I'm gonna have to call it a day. Yep, I see it behind me. Well, that's a wrap. Lake Marian. I love this lake. I absolutely love it. I just wished I could have caught a fish on it with the time that we had. I make no excuses. Should have caught them today. All I was looking for at the beginning was some good grass, and I was in good grass all day. And they were either not in the grass or they didn't want what I was offering. So we're gonna move on to the next lake, Lake Kissimmee. Heard a lot about that lake, never been there. Gonna be there tomorrow with a rain jacket. I think we still got rain tomorrow. So it's gonna be like today. Be a little bit more prepared. But I love this lake and I'm coming back. It beat me today. This lake, it beat me, but hey, I'll be back. It didn't win the war, that's for sure. It won the battle today, but it didn't win the war. I'm coming back. And when I do, I'm gonna get them. If I have to bring a shiner down here to get them. So, you know, the rain's coming, more rain. I'm gonna go find me something to eat. On to Lake Kissimmee, can't wait. Y'all come join me.